Hi everybody, Christina Stuart here with Christina Stuart Photography, and I am with the amazing Faith James, branding expert. And we're down here at Kyle G's every month. I've done a couple of these from here. Every month I come down, every third Tuesday of the month I come down and I photograph Faith's Branding Over Lunch event, where she gives amazing information about how to personalize your brand. You are your brand, and how to monetize that, how to use social media. She is just amazing, 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 and I'm honored
Thank you, my
to
love.
have you here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So today we wanted to talk a little bit about how she uses photography in her actual business. I'm here, obviously, every month, so that's one of the ways.
Yep.
And how we can have you guys, you can have different businesses, other photographers, how you guys can use photography in your brand, how you can make it specific for you. So what are some of the tips that you give?
Well, I always start off with first get you a pro photographer. Let's just to start with that. I mean, that is, for me, it's a non-negotiable, specifically when you're talking about building a brand. It is something that is worth every single penny, and even more so than the cost. You want to make sure that you're working with somebody who really understands the niche and the genre that you're working in. So, you know, as Christina mentioned, she shoots, it's been, you know, a year
now,
like,
yeah.
happy
anniversary.
Yes, that's right. She's been shooting my events for the past year, and I can't tell you what that's done for me in terms of having beautiful pieces to promote. I mean, a plethora of her content across my website. Here's one of the other things too, is that you build a cadre, a library of professional images that you can then put on your website under press media. That alone gives your brand such amazing lift and boost, that you have a press and a media section that says, yes, I have got photo ready, press ready photos, that if you need me to comment on a story, yes, you're going to be able to have a photo of me, a current photo of me, not something that you're having to dig up and try to find something that you did, you know, last month, last year. You know, as I always like to say,
4 or 5 years ago, that's too many people do.
It's so this is just one way of having a stay ready brand. You don't have to get ready when you roll, like I roll with my photographer, just capturing you, being in the essence of you, whether you are a coach, whether you're teaching, whether you're speaking. This is the other thing too, if you're building your brand as a speaker, you need to have actual shots of you front of stage.
Yep.
Amazing things happen
Interacting with the audience.
When you can have that social proof. So this is what I just say, if you're building a brand, regardless of what it is that you do, even if you're a realtor and you want to showcase you in front of your latest listing, your selfie alone, can I just say respectfully, isn't going to cut it, can't cut it. You need a pro photographer. So I say just make that investment. It's 2019. If you really want to just set your brand on fire, you've got to get yourself a pro photographer who understands your brand. This is the thing that I love with Christina. So she uploads all of my images from each event to my social media platform, and I don't have to give her copy or content. She just uploads it, and it's like we're like twinning when it comes to that. Somebody who knows your mission and your vision and what it is that you're trying to do, and can convert that into, you know, visual, you know, the content, the images that she captured. We had an amazing group shot today, which, you know, she was like, oh, Faith, don't forget you want to take a group photo of all, you know, your 45 people. Your 45 people deep that showed up. So just, it's like a partnership. So
that is really important. Yes.
I'm just so grateful to you. I'm just, you know, I think for anybody, you know, start with having your headshot, right? Can we just start with at least get your current headshot done? It speaks volumes. If somebody goes to your website and they look at information and then your pictures are grainy and fuzzy, it communicates something about you. I like to say hashtag everything about you speaks. That you don't have the time, that you don't have the
respect
care,
for yourself,
the respect for yourself,
and your business.
You don't have the lack of attention to detail. So, you know, they don't say a picture's worth 1,000 words for nothing, right? So get yourself a pro photographer, and just start sort of like capturing your brand on film.
For the other side of that, for the photographer side, the important part that you mentioned is getting to know your client. We have discussed from the beginning what it is that you're interested in, what you want to portray, what's important to you. And if something didn't work, there were a couple times where you're like, I don't really like this, let's try a little something.
Absolutely.
So it's having that communication with your, especially ongoing clients like this, where you're building that relationship every month. So from the photographer's side of it, that's so important, is to ask questions. What is their goal? Get along on those same pages. And she knew, now she you mentioned today that the word of mouth is so important. And I pointed out to somebody after, I said, well, that's how you got me.
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
I was photographing Tasha Chen.
Yeah.
She was speaking, so she recognized the importance of getting herself photographed professionally when she was in a speaking capacity in a group. She hired me to come down, shoot her at the event. Faith attended it without even seeing the work. Said, I loved watching the way you worked.
Yes.
I'm moving, I'm elevating in January, moving my branding over lunch to this place, Kyle G's. It's beautiful, it's on the ocean. I want you to come and shoot the event for me every month. She hadn't even seen my work. She saw me working.
Yes.
And she trusted the person who hired me,
yes,
who she met me through, to know that if she's hiring this person, she's really, really got to be pretty something special.
Yes.
I am. So
yeah,
we've made a really good team in that, really getting to know and discussing. We had a conversation like, hey, this is what I want,
yeah,
this is what I'm interested in. And building that relationship, constantly communicating is really important.
Yes, and I just want to say for Christina, the professionalism, let me just check our time, professionalism
Okay, yeah.
Of, getting photos delivered on time. And, I could say to her, like today I said, okay, that group photo, I need that ASAP because I know she gets busy. But it's just sort of, it's a team. So get yourself a photographer who's going to be part of your team, part of your brand, who's really just, on the same page with you, and just make 2019 be the year that they see you in pictures.
Yeah, it's so important. And you had mentioned too, video.
Yeah,
which is why we're here.
Right.
Video can be, even as a photographer, a still
Absolutely.
photographer, I don't shoot video for clients, but I do this, and it's so important to get on the video. You can repurpose it, you can move it to other places, other things. So that is part of your brand too, not just as a photographer or whatever your business is. Doing some video, putting your face out there is important. In images, having them professionally done. And also, just like you were saying today, the 5 C's, being consistent, having your face out there, being consistent in your style, who you are.
Absolutely.
Having that professionalism is really,
and the visibility
really
is just, it's bar none. You've got to be seen. You've got to be seen in order to get paid. So there you go.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Faith. Anything else you want to add?
Pleasure. No, listen, everybody, reach out and connect with Christina. If you're looking to build your brand and you want to capture it in, amazing, Technicolor photography, get with her. I mean, she goes not just local here in Florida. She's, shot in, in Africa. She's shot, on the open seas. So, location independent. You want to have an awesome.
I love to travel.
We'll
awesome bring camera. We'll shoot anywhere. Yeah.
Who's not just there to get pictures and go, but she's there as part of your team. She's there as part of bringing your business and your brand to life. Then you want to get with Christina Stuart.
And Faith too, man. Oh, I am so lucky to be a part of this team, and it's become a family. I love coming every month. I love seeing all the people. Again, building that relationship and connection is so important with your clients who become friends.
Yeah,
You're not just a client. I mean, I could call you with anything. You could call me and be like, hey, I'm having an issue. Can you help me with something?
Just
and
the joy.
This
is the joy.
So
when you find people from the heart, you hang on to them. So we are forever stuck together.
Yay! I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys. I appreciate you visiting us on our edition of Photo Tips Tuesday, and we're just having some fun hanging out at the beach. This is our life.
Listen, such gratitude.
So much. I want to get that tattoo, like seriously.
You're right. Like gratitude.
Just love. Thank you. Thank you guys. Go see the lights. Bye.